Hello YouTube, I am Ziggy Pass, back again with another Week 10. This week in Sportscenter, we talk about whose offense is really better, the Dallas Cowboys or the Tennessee Titans. MEL KIPER talks about a sleeper quarterback in the draft, and we have the injury report for this week. But first off, let's get into the first part. Baltimore Ravens losing to the Cleveland Browns in this division rivalry. As you know, earlier they tied up this time. The Cleveland Browns won. Jimmy Garoppolo, 196, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Michael Crabtree, 49 yards and a touchdown. Paxton Lynch on the day, 181 yards, a touchdown, interception. Not too good, really bad. Moving on, we have the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. 28-24, Jaguars defeat the Texans. Brock Osweiler did not throw a pick in this game. However, it wasn't enough. As you see, Marcus Mariota, 4 touchdowns, three on the passing, 1 on the ground, excuse me. You got Allen Robinson, 4 receptions, 97 yards, and 2 touchdowns. As you see, the Jaguars are trying to get the AFC South title away from the Titans. Moving on, we have the New York Jets defeating the Los Angeles Rams, 28-21. Tavon Austin, 6 receptions, 133 yards, and a touchdown. Trey Mason, 10 carries, 35 yards, and a touchdown. Wasn't enough, but Heaps was in the game for the Jets. They have Ryan Fitzpatrick got hurt earlier this game. We have more on that, but he had a rushing touchdown and did not throw an interception. Moving on, we have the Eagles taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Carson Wentz, 115 yards and 3 interceptions, no touchdowns, but Ryan Matthews did what he had to do, 60 total yards and a rushing touchdown. But Leotis McKelvin was the one who sealed the game with a 61-yard pick six, and that was the difference in this game. Devontae Freeman, 75 yards and a touchdown. Moving on, the game of the week, Green Bay Packers taking on the Tennessee Titans. You see right here, after a turnover by the Packers, you see Blake Bortles throws it deep to Corey Coleman down the right side, beats Demarius Randall for a touchdown. They take the lead 7-0. Moving on was 13-7. You see Blake Bortles in the pocket looking, rolling out to the left, tries to scramble for the first down and fumbles it. That was his second fumble of the game. Later on, about to go into halftime, down by 13. Blake Bortles in the pocket sees a wide open Rob Gronkowski to the 10-5 touchdown as he beats KiDDaGamer. That was 2015. Right there, Anthony Barr gets punishes DeMarco Murray. As you see, he's holding his ribs and he will not return to the game. We have more on that coming up. And right here, as you see, he's trying to throw it to Tajay Sharp. And right there, Mike Daniels on the batted ball gets the interception. However, it's still a 5-point game. Look at this. Blake Bortles sees a wide open Gronkowski again, beats KiDDaGamer, and he's able to take the lead. Now, 23-20. See right here, Blake Bortles play action again, throws it deep to Corey Coleman, who beats Micah Hyde, is able to outrun everybody, and the Titans is going to look like they're going to walk out with this one, but it's not over yet. 50 seconds left, down by 13. Aaron Rodgers does what Aaron Rodgers does, goes down. You see it's a defensive holding on Parrish Cox. It does not matter. Randall Cobb gets into the end zone. They're going to decline the penalty, scored a touchdown, down by 6. They need the onside kick to keep this game alive with no timeouts left. Mason Crosby going to line up, kick it, and Corey Coleman is going to recover it, and that's going to seal the game, 33-27. Blake Bortles, 4 TDs, 2 interceptions, also 2 lost fumbles. Corey Coleman, 6 receptions, $155, 2 TDs. Gronkowski, 3 receptions, $111, and 2 touchdowns. Devontae Adams, though, 4 receptions, 57 yards, and a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 TDs, and an interception on the day. Again, we have more on DeMarco Murray. So, next game, we have the Dolphins taking on the Chargers. See Ryan Tannehill in the pocket all day to throw. Those are underneath to Jay Ajayi, and Jay Ajayi is able to walk into the end zone to make this 7-0. I see you see him celebrating as he is starting to become a breakout star. However, later on, second quarter, almost near the 2-minute warning, Phillip Rivers just throws it up right there to his receiver, Keenan Allen, who's able to beat his man. It looks like that's Bryce McCain, and Keenan Allen, again, a 58-yard touchdown. Moving on, down by 7, under 20 seconds left to go. Look at Tannehill at the 1-yard line, gets popped, forces fumbles the ball. Joey Bosa, the rookie, the linebacker, is going to take this all the way to the house. About an 88-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. As you see, however, there is a flag on the play. We'll see what it's on, but it's going to stand as it's holding on the offense on Brandon Albert. He was holding. It still didn't matter. So as you see right here, the Chargers will actually defeat the Miami Dolphins. As you see, the play will stand. They will defeat the Dolphins 35-21. Ryan Tannehill, 3 touchdowns, but did have that one costly fumble. Jay Ajayi, 4 receptions, 125 yards, and 2 touchdowns. This is through the air from Jay Ajayi. But look at Keenan Allen, 2 receptions, 62 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Danny Wood is 73 total yards and a receiving touchdown. Moving on, Dallas Cowboys Going again, 9-0, defeating the Pittsburgh Steelers 35-7. Dak Prescott 245, 2 TDs. Elliott 127, 2 TDs. Dez Bryant had 86 and a touchdown. Ben Roethlisberger had a very off day, only 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. Only had a throw for 119 yards. That wasn't Ben Roethlisberger like. And Vic Beasley with 6 tackles and a sack. Now we have a big injury update, as you saw Luke Kuechly on the side. Injury report this week, we have Melvin Gordon and DeMarco Murray both going down with broken ribs, as well as Denard Robinson, Travis Kelce broken thumb, Calais Campbell with a dislocated hip, Devontae Parker out 6 weeks with a dislocated elbow, and Landon Collins, he's out 5 weeks with a pulled groin. Moving on, we have the backup who Carlos Hyde was hurt, Sean Drawn, out for 7 weeks with a hamstring tear. Ryan Fitzpatrick, dislocated elbow, 4 weeks in his throwing shoulder. Luke Kuechly out 5 weeks with a shoulder tear, and Jabal Sheard 34 weeks with a torn pectoral muscle. Jared Goff, he's out for 9 weeks with a foot fracture. So the first overall pick, Jared Goff, is out.
Changing the Clemson offense from a read option type like in years past, Hobert forced the Tigers to change their offense to complement a pocket passer. 6'5", a cool 234 pounds. He has the NFL quarterback body, and not to mention his rocket of an arm. I see a lot of Phillip Rivers in Hobert. I'm concerned, however, that he's projected to go mid-second round, and if you could take him there or lower, then that's a steal.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, these are your prime time players for week number 10. Aaron Rodgers, Sean Breland, Marcus Mariota, and Dante Howard. All these boys did their job. So hopefully, guys, you'll see more prime time players, more NFL, more videos, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.